The beach episode. Why is it a thing? Why does so many, basically every single anime, have a beach episode? What's the reasoning behind it? Well, I can think of two big reasons as to why it's a thing. But in all seriousness though, there is more to the beach episode than just the fact that the animators or the creators of the anime want to show off what the characters look like in, without any clothes, basically. But actually, that is really some part of the reasoning as to why beach episodes do exist. I can't even lie about that. From what I've researched, that is part of the reason as to why they do have beach episodes. But there is another bigger reason that I'm gonna get into. There's a video on YouTube called "Why Does Every Single TV Show Have a Noticeably Boring Episode?" And in this video, the guy talks about bottle episodes. And bottle episodes are where a TV show decides they need to save on their budget, they need to cut back a little bit. So they have an episode where the entire plot takes place in one setting. That entire episode takes place in one setting, usually like a room or like maybe it's a bunker, something like that. So basically, this is what a beach episode is with anime. Vast majority of the time, beach episodes aren't in the original source material. They're not even in the manga or the light novel that the original source material of that anime takes place from. It's really just something that is mostly anime original, and it's usually due to the studio trying to buy time. So if you notice, it'll usually take place, let's say if it's a 14 episode anime, it'll take place around episode 7. And usually around 14 episode animes, the climax starts at around like episode 9 or 10. So they're basically gearing up for that. So they say, hey, let's have a beach episode where nothing is really relevant at all to the main plot. It's laid back. Sometimes it does get pushed back because if you're really invested in the anime and then out of nowhere it just has this somewhat boring, depending on how you look at it, like I said, the two big reasons earlier. So who knows, maybe you are into the beach episodes. That's basically what they're banking on. Hey, you're not gonna be distracted by the fact that whatever story or the main plot line was, they're kind of diverting from it. So here's this beach episode, and here's all this stuff in front of your face so that we can buy us some time. So that's essentially what's happening in these beach episodes. And they're not really that common in shonen anime because shonen anime basically already have a bunch of filler anyway to begin with. Like I said, they're usually most popular with like 14 episode long anime, 20 episode long anime. They'll throw in a beach episode in there. It's a filler episode. Bottom line, beach episode is a filler episode. But at this point, the beach episode has become so common that it's part of the culture of anime. It's basically expected that there's going to be one episode that is a bit laid back or goofy that strays from the main plot of the anime. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a beach, quote unquote. Sometimes it's a hot spring episode. Sometimes it's a festival episode. Although festivals are a little bit different, a lot of times those are incorporated into the actual main plot line itself, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's basically just a beach episode, but instead of a beach, it's just a festival. And that is pretty much the main, reasons of why every anime almost every anime has a beach episode. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.